Yeah.
I mean, a man should know how to dance. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, don't do the Carlton.
When you know how to pole dance better than the chick that looks like she should be a pole dancer,
There's a problem.
that's a problem.
That's a problem. I'm just saying. That's a problem.
Number 7.
Alright.
A real man makes his own fortune.
Exactly.
He does not settle for handouts or charity when it comes to his personal fortune.
Exactly.
A real man isn't satisfied with family money. He just thinks lady luck, moves on to decide his own destiny.
Mm-hmm.
A man who inherits goods from his late aunt or from his parents takes his inheritance and turns it into 10 times of what it was. A real man will also create something out of nothing.
Oh yeah.
That's just how that happens.
It's true.
The character you build from this, doing this, is essential to growing as a man, so in the most traditional sense.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that your wife or your girlfriend is not contributing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that you can't be a stay-at-home father. It just simply means that you are carving out your own space.
Mm-hmm.
You're truly independent when you do this.
Exactly.
So that's what that means. Break it down with what Mitch on this.
Alright, well, on the definition side of the bench, we're gonna make this clear. Honestly, fellas, please recognize game. Game always game. You get games, you gonna be game. As simple as that. Stop. Okay, here's the one thing I noticed about lately. If you gossiping to your own girl, you a Mitch. Yeah, I'm sorry. Conversation is one thing.
It's not even about gossiping to her, at least not yet.
Yeah.
We do address that later on.
Yeah.
In regards to this, living off of your woman,
oh, God.
that is not.
Oh, we going to church now.
That is not it. Let me hear the organs.
Mm.
No, that's not it. Because there's a difference between being unemployed because you lost your job versus being unemployed because you don't want to work. Two completely different things.
Yes, there's a lot of them out there. I mean,
it's one thing to be struggling financially because you're working really hard and you're just not bringing enough in, versus working part-time because you don't want to work full-time.
Yeah, well, let's just keep it real for a second. There's some women out there that'll support a man like that.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sad to say it.
Guilty as charged. I'm one of those.
Oh.
Learned my lesson, big time. It's not a question of whether or not the guy is wrong, necessarily.
Yeah, because this would be the. I don't mean to interrupt. This would be the status of him being called player at this point, because he gamed her.
Right.
Makes him a Mitch.
Absolutely.
You're gonna take the time to game.
You want to know something? If you took care, and this is the funny thing, you don't have to brag about the shit that you do every 2 seconds just to make yourself feel better.
Right.
This is when you brag about, oh, I'm on my workflow. Oh, I take care of my kids. Oh, I take care of my woman. Motherfucker, do you want an award? That's what you should be doing.
For something you should be doing. Thank you.
If you have a wife, your ass should be fucking taking care of her. If you've got kids, your ass should be taking care of them. If you want to have a girlfriend, you should be taking care of her.
Well,
that's not to say that the women shouldn't be taking care of you. Because like I said, that's tomorrow's show.
Yep.
But on the same token, appreciate, just like with number 8, appreciate the shit that you have. Appreciate your home and take care of it. Take care of your girl.
Yeah.
Take care of your life. That's the whole point.
Yep. Even Tina actually mentioned, she said, no, it's not cool. A man should never have to live off his woman at all. At all. At all. She says she'll admit it. She actually was one of those women that took care of everything. But at the same time, it shouldn't have been her responsibility to take care of everything. I agree with Tina on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree too.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've been guilty of it. I think most women are.
I think,
Yeah,
let me...
I have to say, because we are more nurturing.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say, because, and some, okay, this is going to get me hated. I'm going to get hated for this line, but it's true. Some think they either, one, controlling, or two, they want to be able to change it. Sorry. I'm going to fix him. I'm going to fix him, make him a better man.
I remember saying once with my ex-boyfriend that he was a diamond in the rough, but really he was just a lump of coal.
Wow.
But you want to know something? Someone else polished up that shit.
Yep.
And now he's a diamond to someone else. So obviously something happened. I'm not gonna take credit for it because I'm just not. You know what? I'll give you that one.
I hear you.
All I'm gonna say is that when it comes to living life in general, you need to take care of yourself. You can't depend on other people. You're never going to be taken seriously. Exactly. So you could fight for respect, you could fight for whatever, but if you are not taking care of yourself because you have to depend your livelihood on another being, then you gotta keep it moving.
Exactly.
Keep it moving.
Phew. Man, we could do a whole show of that alone.
Number 7, right?
I'm not even kidding, man. That'll bring out. See, I don't want to be hated, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth tonight. Because there's real men, like yours truly, and there's Mitches, and we've actually experienced a Mitch of our own. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've experienced quite a few.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. All right. A real man respects himself and others at all time. If you begin to build a family, part of a man's greatest responsibility is to set a solid example for his children. If you choose to let your family see you in a poor light, irresponsible, reckless, for example, you are not building yourself into the type of man that can be proud to call a father or husband or boyfriend or whatever. The same applies to the mom, but the man still finds himself under a different level of scrutiny. Based on society's expectations of a man, set the right tone and example for yourself. Don't be a Mitch. Be a man. Be a man.
Right.
That's it.
Absolutely.
We don't have enough good men out there anymore. Sorry.
No. Being a father. Oh boy, this could be a whole other show in and by itself.
Yes.
I've heard so many times, oh well, I pay child support. I'm on time with my child support. Oh, I get my kids every weekend. Nigga, seriously? That is not much fun, sorry, don't you young.
She went in!
Seriously.
She went in!
You're satisfied once a week seeing your kids? I can't even imagine.
No.
I can't even imagine, and I'm not even a mother yet.
Yeah, there's no excuse for that.
No! Oh, I pay my child support? Here's a gold medal. Here's a Father of the Year award. Because you pay your child support? That's what you're supposed to do, and then some. There are some men, I can't even wrap my brain around it. When they're just like, oh, I love my kids. Meanwhile, they can't even say when was the last time they saw them.
Yeah, that's sad. Trust me, I was.
You know what I'm saying? No, granted, there are situations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That some bitches are gonna be,
Yep.
holding the kids hostage and using them for ransom.
Because you ain't giving enough child support. See?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That are gonna be, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, I've heard that firsthand.
Because the role of being a father is not entirely set in how much money you give. Not all of it. be a real man, you need to be a presence, a forceful one, a positive one, so you can build proper children.
Yeah.
And I know that there are situations where sometimes, you know what, the relationship between the man and the woman might not always work.
Right.
But that's not the children's fault.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So respect, regardless of whether or not you are in a relationship with the mom, you still need to be
a man
in a relationship with the mom.
And a man.
So that you both can continue to be a team for the children.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to be a team for each other, but you need to be a team for the children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And put your shit aside. You know what I'm saying? So that this way you could be the father to your children.
Yeah, shout out to the real men out there. Shout out to the real men out there. There's still we some good men still out there. We some good men still out there. We some good men.
There are still some good men out there. And I applaud you for stepping up and doing what it is that you're supposed to do.
Even the real men that took it.
Even
the real men that took the job from the Mitch. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for seeing that.
Yep. I know
you
a
know
couple
what I'm saying?
of.
Thank you to your fathers who sit down and do homework with your kids. I'm going to tell you, I have a really, really, really good friend of mine who did just exactly that took the responsibility from the bitch. He just took that shit.
Yeah.
And he does his homework. And yes, he does act like a guy. And it's just like, what the fuck? He doesn't think sometimes. But he learned how to braid hair so that this way he can do it himself. When in a pinch and he doesn't have money to actually get it done.
Right.
I think we need to have an applause for men like that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's very far and few between. Which is extremely sad. Alright, soapbox over.
Alright.
Next one.
Alright, you got it. Hit him with the next one.
Number 5. A real man's word really truly is his bond.
Yep.
When a real man makes a promise, he keeps it. So if he can't make a promise, he doesn't give his word. Easy peasy. A man would rather face severe consequences than break his word. Every real man, knows that his words are as powerful as his actions, and that they must be taken at face value. I wholeheartedly agree with this one.
Yep. My
Don't
word.
say that you're going to do something. Don't say that you wish for something. Don't say that this is going to happen, and then a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 goes by, and then nothing happens. No good. No good. Don't say that you're going to be a friend. Don't say that you're going to help. Don't say that you're going to, don't say that you love somebody. Don't do any of that unless you fully intend on following through. Because you know what's going to happen, right? You break your promise.
Oh, yeah.
Mitches get stitches.
Oh!
That's what happens. Mitches get stitches. Tony.
Yes.
Number 4 now. Go ahead.
Alrighty.
Now you can talk about it.
Alright, number 4. Oh, but before we talk about number 4, we had a listener just say something. Hold on. I want to recap number. Hold on. Got something interesting here. Yeah. Hold on. All right. What was that said? All right. A male Mitch is a bitch. A man who acts as if he has no nuts. Damn. Just like a conscientious woman who constantly causes problems and messes up everyone's good time and inner peace. Mostly because they are bored or didn't get what they wanted. Damn, going in. Damn this guy being a Mitch. Because I stood up for myself and brought him down to our level. He keeps yelling louder and louder and tried to make everybody